Hey, Paulina here. Thank you for joining me in today's daily challenge workout. For today's 10-minute workout, I have a booty burnout workout plan. So we will be doing all exercises that will be targeting our glutes. We will be doing 5 different exercises today, and the way that the workout is set up is that it will be as many rounds as possible for those 10 minutes. We'll be doing 15 reps for each exercise, and then once we finish doing all 5 of those exercises, we'll get 30 seconds of rest before we start the next round. And again, we'll just keep going all the way until that 10-minute timer is up. So I will go ahead and demo what our 5 exercises will be, and then we'll get right into it. So we will start with a sumo squat position. So our feet will be outside of our hips, toes slightly angled at a 45 degree, and then we're going to come down into that squat, and we're just going to pulse it out 15 times. So you're staying nice and low, just kind of bouncing up and down, and then once we're done, we will extend it up and move into our second exercise, which will be a 1.5 rep hip thrust. So we will have our feet flat, legs bent, hands behind us, staying underneath our shoulders. We're going to keep those arms extended the entire time. We're going to lift our bottom off the ground and raise the hips up until it's nice and straight. We'll come down just halfway, and then we'll bring it back up, and then we will lower it down right before our bottom touches the ground, and that will be 1 rep. So you're coming up for a full rep, and then half a rep, then back down, and that counts as 1. Then we are going to turn it onto our side for a half side plank. So hand underneath that shoulder. We're going to bend both of our legs, keeping our feet together. We're just going to open up at the knees. So we're going to raise our hips up, and as we do that, we're going to open the knees, bring it back down, and then come on up. 15 reps of this. Then we will turn it over, coming into quadruped position, hands under the shoulders, knees under our hips, and we're going to keep our legs bent as we just raise our legs to come straight up. You're only going to come up to about your waist level, bring it up, and then come on down, stopping right before that knee touches the ground. And then our last exercise, we'll turn it over onto our back for a tiptoe bridge. So keeping our legs bent, backs on the floor, we're going to raise our heels off the ground so that we are on just our toes, and we're just going to raise our hips up into that bridge. Nice straight line. Do not overextend so that you are curving. You just want it to be nice and straight. Then you'll bring it back down slowly, tap the bottom really quickly, and then bring it back up. So you should bring me up nice and fast, and then slowly in control, bringing it down. We will go ahead and get started, though, with our sumo squat pulse. So our feet should be outside of our hips, toes pointed. We're going to bring it down, and we're going to do 15 pulses, and then we will move on from there. Again, no rest until we are done with all 5 exercises, and then we will get that 30-second break. So go ahead and bring it into our sumo position. We are going to drop it down in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just pulsing it out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go ahead, stand it on up, come down into that reverse tabletop position. We have our 1.5 hip thrust, keeping those arms nice and straight. Let's bring it up, hips up, and then come down halfway, and then all the way back down. That's 1 full half. That's 2. Squeeze those glutes at the top. We have 3 done. 4. Coming all the way up. Halfway. Back down. We just finished 6. Trying to make it all the way up to 15. 8. 9. 10, almost there, just 5 more, 1.5 reps. 2 more to go, bring it up, halfway. Then we're on to our last one, all the way up, halfway. Whew, we are done. Let's turn it onto our side. We're going to start with our left hand down. Keep it underneath that shoulder. Bend those knees, keeping the feet together. Let's raise the hips up and open the knees. Coming up for 1. Back down. 2. Keep those feet together. 3. 4. We're up. 6. 7. 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Let's turn it over. We are on our right hand now. Bend those knees, feet together, hips up. We have 1, 2, we're up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Awesome work. We are turning it over, hands and knees. Keeping that leg bent, we're going to bring that right foot in the air. Come on up. 1, 2, 3. I should be looking down. Keep that neck nice and neutral. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring that right knee down, left leg up. 1, keep it bent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, almost there, almost to our last exercise. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's turn it over, come into that bridge position, but lift the heels up. We are on our toes, hips up. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes at the top. 4, 5, 6, keep those heels off the ground. We are staying on our toes. Coming back up, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's go ahead, take that break, 15 seconds or 30 seconds, and then we will stand it back up for our second round with those sumo squats. 15 pulses. Our feet should be outside of our hips, toes pointed at that 45. We're going to bring it down. Our rest is done in 10 seconds. We are coming down in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring it up. We're coming into that reverse table. 1.5 reps for those hip thrusts. Keep those arms extended. Raise the hips up. 1 and then a half. That's 1 and then a half. Don't forget that half rep just to make those glutes work just a little bit longer. We have 4 done. Keep your chin towards your chest. 6, 7. Keep those eyes looking forward. Don't look up. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Feeling my glutes working. We just have one more. Bring it up. Halfway. 15. Let's turn it over into that left hand. Feet together. Knees opening. Keep those legs bent. We're raising it up. Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Bring it up and then back down. We are switching nice and quick into that right arm. Get in position. We're coming up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Turn it over, hands and knees. Bringing that right leg up. Keep it bent. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. Almost there. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. Bring that right knee down, left up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Turn it over, bridge position, lift those heels low. We are on our toes, hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze those glutes at the top. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We can rest. Grab a quick sip of water, and that will actually bring us to the end of our 10 minutes. Wow, perfect timing. 2 rounds for our booty burnout. I hope your bottom was feeling it, working it up. We will go ahead, come into a quick little cool down. So we will go ahead and start that cool down on our backs, keeping our legs bent, feet flat. We're just going to cross that right foot over the left. Pick the left leg up in your hand as we come into this right piriformis stretch. If you need that deeper stretch, just pull that left leg closer towards you. Take a nice big deep breath in for me. And then exhale it out. We'll go ahead, drop it down in 3, 2, 1. Drop that left leg down. Bring the right down. Cross the left over. Right leg in our hands. Feeling that stretch in our left piriformis. Pull that knee towards you. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead. Drop that right knee down. We are going to pick both of our feet up, bringing our feet together, knees open, just like we did with those clamshells. We're coming into this butterfly stretch on our back. Pull your heels towards your groin. If you want a deeper stretch, use those elbows to push the knees out, stretching out our inner thighs. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop our feet back down to the ground as we slowly sit up. We're going to turn it over into quadruped position. Again, hands and knees. We're just going to step that right foot forward, coming into this low lunge, making sure that your right ankle and knee are aligned, stacked on top of each other, and then we are just going to sink our hips, stretching out our left hip flexor. And then let's go ahead, push the hips back, extend that right leg, lift the toes up, fold it forward into this hamstring stretch. You can place your hands on the ground to support you. If you need to take some of that pressure off of your back knee, you can just slightly bend that right leg. We are going to go ahead, push the hips back, drop those toes, step that right foot back, and then let's step the left forward, lean it into this hip flexor, and again, make sure that left knee, left ankle are nice and stacked on top of each other, aligned. Sinking our hips. And then we're going to push it back. Raise those toes, extend the left leg, fold it forward, hamstring stretch. Three, 2, 1. Let's push it back. We're going to step that left leg back into quadruped. We will raise our knees, coming into upside down V, downward dog. Pedal out those heels to stretch out your calves. And then we will go ahead and slowly walk those hands back to our feet. And vertebrae by vertebrae, we're going to slowly roll up. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, thank you for joining me in today's 10-minute workout. That is all I have for today. So make sure you tune in tomorrow to see what our next workout will be this month.